Alright, this is part two, guys. Sorry, my camera shut off because I ran out of camera space. I have to delete my videos, right? Talk for maybe 20 minutes, guys, I'm done. My camera's getting low, so I'll talk maybe 20 minutes, guys, I'm done. This video will not be as long. 20 more minutes, I'm done. I'll talk for an hour and like 20 minutes, I'm done, guys. Yeah. And from what I've showed you, now you guys understand why my movie will be the best movie Joe's ever made once I adapt the story. Looking at the best movie Joe's ever made. Yeah, man. A masterpiece. Yeah. Ivan, what's the most entertaining volume? For me personally, it's volume 3, but some people might like volume 2 better. But for me, it's volume 3 because volume 3 is when the story gets very, very deep, and the character of Erotat also and Fulful to get developed better too. That's when it's all serious shit, and the story gets so deep, whereby it blows your mind away. Hence why volume 3 is my favorite. But you can argue volume 2 is better. Some people might like volume 2 better, as I've showed you. And some people might even like Volume 1 better. I've showed you the prologue. I've showed you some scenes from Lithia. Volume 1's very entertaining too. And I've showed you the scene when Cassius and Tacitones meet Cleo, Sebastian, and Francis, the Syrians who escaped the landmarkings of Cyrus. Yeah, that was entertaining too. I mean, yeah, man, it's constant entertainment, my book, man. It's crazy. Every chapter you read, it's constant hook and it's constant page hook and entertainment. It's crazy. I wrote a masterpiece. And amazing book. That's why the gates won't enjoy Ben Ivan. But they're not touching it down my money, man. That money's for me and PJ, not for you. Just a greedy pig. I'm not gonna let you take it to my book after what you put me there, my life, man. You're crazy. Locking all doors. I mean, it's my money, it's not yours. You're just a greedy pig. You have enough money in your bank. All your trillions, your tens of trillions, your 150 trillion in your bank, whatever it is. The money off the books for me, but just not for you. You're just a greedy pig, man. You're greedy. Oh. You're never gonna let me be a boner if I sell to you. You're not stupid. You do believe you're gonna do what you do. I'm not an idiot, man. No. You're consumed with your envy. Yeah. Oh, I work at Denny's tomorrow. And I work at Denny's again Wednesday. Oh, I'm fucking tired. But I'm tired of dishwashing, man. Dishwashing's stressing shit, man. I'm gonna apply to the McDonald's. If I get the McDonald's job, I might quit Denty's and Cocoa Fruity, right? Just work at McDonald's because dishwashing is really stressing me out. It's not fun washing dishes, man. Stressing shit, yeah. McDonald's is also stressing too because it's very busy, but I don't have to wash dishes. I flip burgers. Flipping burgers is not as bad as what? As washing fucking dishes right now. Obviously. So I hope you guys are impressed. But art hits everyone in different ways. Some of you guys might like Game of Thrones better, Lord of the Rings, but I doubt it. My book is more entertaining to read. But I hope I impress you guys with my book. What I showed you so far. I'm not showing anymore. You'll find one movie to read. I won't spoil the story for you. Hope you guys are impressed, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, seriously, man. Every time I read sections of your book, Ivan, your characters jump on the page. I know my book is. It's like watching. It's like reading a movie book. My book. So it's like my book is like reading a book, but like you're getting like a movie experience because the characters are constantly jumping out on the page. It's crazy. Hence why it's such an entertaining read. Hence why the world will be shocked when they read my book, and you're looking at a public embarrassment in the industry, man. Whereby once all these authors, these book nerds read my book, every other fantasy novel that comes out, like yeah, these books are pretty good, but they're not Ivan's book, and they're like, man, like there's something about Ivan's book that's just there's something about Ivan's book that's unique, and these books feel normal. Don't hate me, I'm saying yeah, they're not what. They're not as entertaining, and it's a letdown. The readers feel let down by these other books when they read my book. It's a huge letdown because it's a public embarrassment in the industry. Yeah, and everyone will do their best to study my writing, obviously. But I told you, if you don't have the gift, you're gonna have a tough time paying down my novel. A lot of people are gonna study the way I write and everything. I'll try all the authors. I'm gonna try my best to write like Ivan and all that stuff. But I told you they don't have the heavenly gift that I have, the magic trick that I have. It's a gift that I have. I don't know how I do it. I know how to make the character jump on the page. It's just a gift that I have. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. Xanus is going to change the industry because you're looking at a public embarrassment for in the industry, man. In the author industry, it's going to be an embarrassment. I don't mean to be cocky. It's going to be an embarrassment in the industry because there's something about Ivan's book that's so entertaining, and I'm so hooked reading it, and the characters feel alive. They're jumping on the page. They make me laugh. I'm hooked. You know what I'm saying? And I read these other books. It's not Ivan's book, yeah. But some fans might think differently. Some fans might be like, no, I like Lord of the Rings better and Game of Thrones and Wheel of Time better. Yeah, if it's your opinion, if you don't like my book as much as those books, I understand. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Art hits everyone in different ways. Like I said yesterday, right? Art hits everyone in different ways. Samsara? Art hits everyone in different ways. So God gave you VJ the gifts. Yeah, God gave me VJ the gifts. Hence why we're so talented. VJ can write amazing music. VJ can obviously write an amazing book too. I don't know if she can write as good as a book as good as me, but her book would be probably almost just as good because she has the gift like me too, VJ. VJ's talented too. Obviously. She has the keys like me, and she has the gift like me too. VJ, I can write a novel. So yeah, VJ can write a novel too. She's gifted too, obviously. I don't think she'd beat me, but it'd probably be pretty close, obviously, because VJ's God too. She has a gift like me, but she's not white, right? Don't hate VJ, I'm saying, yeah. Obviously. But I highly doubt VJ will write a book when I'm kidding. I don't feel like writing a book. I'm fucking lazy, yeah. I just want to be a movie star, yeah. After saying this, I just want to be a movie star VJ. I don't want to be writing books. Well, I want to write books because being an author is not my dream. Don't get me wrong, I love writing books. Writing books is fun, but it's not as fun as being an actor. Being an actor is more fun than being an author. My dream is not to be an author. My dream is to be an actor. But I only wrote Xanus because I had no choice. The gates locked the doors on me. That's why I had to write the book. And because that's my brand, and I wrote my masterpiece, obviously, I make my billions off that. Now with the billions I make off the book, I don't know, the 14 that I make off the book, I can now start Sky's Entertainment. And I can adapt my movie. My amazing Last Resistance movie. John Megan says, Ivan, your book looks sick, man. I know. Yvonne Jose says, Ivan, your book looks sick. I know. You're going to see me in that scene. I'm arguing with Yvonne Jose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, looking at a sick movie. Yvonne Jose is a farmer boy. Yeah, the farmer boy Papari. Yeah. 10 minutes, guys. I'm done. Yeah. What are you gonna do after this, Ivan? I might watch. I'll watch Neotus and like Perry Stone. Yeah. I gotta finish Rob Brad's Assassin's Creed walkthrough. I didn't finish that. I'm only like 40 minutes into this 3 hours walkthrough. But this year has not been the best year for games on Rob Brad's channel. A lot of the games that he's playing I don't really like. Obviously. The only game this year that I really enjoyed was Assassin's Creed. And there was another game I enjoyed. What was it? This year's not the best year for games. But Mafia Old Country's coming out in August. Radbrad will be covering that. So I'm excited to watch that this August. Radbrad's walkthrough this August. That's going to be sick. Obviously. Some sound. So your book is a bit raw. Yeah, you guys caught some of my rawness in my writing, obviously. Like, you caught some rawness in my dialogue. You know, I even could have used better word choices for some of his dialogue, obviously, but still entertaining enough to keep you hooked, obviously. Some of my dialogue is very, very good, as I showed you guys. Some of it is pretty good, but some words in there could have been switched. You catch rawness in some of my dialogue, obviously, but still good and good quality and entertaining enough to keep you hooked, because I'm a genius, man. I'm a great genius. So, Sarah? I know how to do the page hook, how to control your mind and keep you hooked. I'm a genius. No, Ivan, seriously, man, you do know how to hook me, man. Yeah, I know how to control your mind and hook you, man. Because I'm a creative genius. I wrote a masterpiece. Constantly turn the page. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy. That's why the gates want to control your brand, Ivan. We don't want you to be billionaires, but that money off the books for me, and if it's not for you, zero, man. That money off the, you're not touching my money, man. After what you put through my life, you're crazy, man. Yeah, man. Fucking crazy people. I'm not selling to you wicked people, man. Yeah, man. The money off the book is for me, but it's not for you. It's my money, not yours. You're just a greedy pig, yeah. So you guys read snippets of my book, right? So all you Lord of the Rings fans out there, I'm going to show you again a scene from Lord of the Rings, and you see a difference, man. For me personally, I see a difference. I personally see a difference when I read my book. I'm taking away my bias goggles. This is The Two Towers. Arguably my favorite of the series, obviously. Okay, I'll show you this scene when they're at. This is when they're at the Black Gate, right? Yeah. I'll show you. You can read this scene here. Read that paragraph there. Yeah. You see a difference, yeah. It's a masterpiece, obviously, but there's something lacking. Lord of the Rings doesn't have that spark. It feels dry when I read it. It's dry. I gave the illustration of the two leaves, right? Yeah, you have two leaves. They're both leaves are very beautiful, but the water did not neutralize, give that the dry leaf the spark that it needs, whereas the other beautiful leaf, the water did neutralize it and it has that spark. Obviously, Lord of the Rings represents a beautiful leaf that's dry, doesn't have that was not neutralized by the water, doesn't have that spark. My book represents the beautiful leaf. It's a masterpiece, and it also has that spark. It's very fresh when you read it. It feels fresh. It doesn't feel dry when you read my book. My book feels very fresh when you read it. Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece, but it feels dry. You guys read the section of that what I showed you there, and you see a difference, man. I know some of you fans might say, no, I don't like Lord of the Rings better. If you like Lord of the Rings better, it's your own opinion. I'm not going to judge you for it. But my book is the more entertaining read Lord of the Rings. Obviously. And it's a better story, too. But Lord of the Rings has the richer dialogue. Much richer dialogue than my book. J.R.R. Tolkien has a beautiful, rich dialogue. His world building is richer and deeper. But my world building, in my opinion, is more unique. With the Northers and the Southerners, the North and the South, it's a very unique world. So, Sarah? Yeah. Well, watch out for the haters, Ivan. Once I release my book, a lot of fans are going to hate on me. Yeah, Ivan's book was a masterpiece, but it's a bit raw, and the character of Eretal's not developed as well. The criticism I'm going to get from my book, it's a bit raw, a little raw in some sections. Some of the dialogue is raw, like I showed you. And Eretal is not developed. Eretal is developed very well in Volume 3, but in Volume 1 and 2, he's not developed that well. They might give me that criticism. Yeah, the Eagles are not developed that well. Eretal's not developed that well. But even though Eretal's not developed that well, even the wolf scenes are pretty entertaining. The wolf scenes are not as entertaining as the human scenes, obviously, when you read the book. The wolf scenes are not as entertaining as the human scenes, obviously, but they're still entertaining enough to keep you hooked and turning the page. I'm like a creative genius, yeah. Some Sarah? Eretal's character is not developed as well in Volume 1 and Volume 2, but Volume 3 he's developed pretty well. His character becomes more developed in Volume 3. Volume 1 and Volume 2 is just like kind of the build-up. He's not really developed as well. But in Volume 3, his character arc is developed better well, obviously. But it's not developed as well as like Tactius and them, obviously. Because I focus more on the human characters, less on the wolf characters, but like the wolf scenes are still they're still an entertaining read too. It's entertaining shit, man. Whereby you're just hooked and you're turning the page. It's crazy. I wrote a masterpiece, yeah, man. Some Sarah? Yeah, man. I wrote a masterpiece. Evan, Ivan, I love your book. I know my book is sick, man. I love that scene when Taki's the first, I'm saying. Watches of the North. You know what I'm saying? Watches of the North, do you hear your king? You know what I'm saying? And then we have sincere joy in your child's birth. You know what I'm saying? And you have my welcome. You know what I'm saying? How sick I know. Tell him that, you know what I'm saying? Make haste to Saphius. Tell him the king of Xanus sent you. You know what I'm saying? As you command, sire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's sick. I know my book is sick, man. Yeah, it's a sick book. So the Southerns can't believe Taki's the Prince of Xanus. No, they can't believe it. It's shocking to them. Yeah, obviously, because the Northerns never come to the South. They're not welcome in the South. It's dangerous. They're in Aratat's territory, and Aratat sees Northern intruders, obviously. And then the North is known as the Heavenly Kingdom. It's beautiful, whereas the South is cursed. Saphius is a beautiful city, but it's not Xanus, right? And even though Saphius is a beautiful blacksmith city, it's still in the cursed South, whereas Xanus is in the holy North. That's beautiful. The Southerns heard in stories about how it's called the Heavenly Kingdom, as you spotted in that scene when you have the hostile crowd in Saphius when they talk to Tactius and all them. The Heavenly Kingdom, yeah. So what the fuck is the Prince of Xanus? The Prince of the North doing in the cursed South, they just can't believe it. That's why. But Lithia has the faith. She believes what Taki is saying is true. That's why she has faith. Even though Taki said he was a farmer from Cyrus and everything, he told me he's the Prince of Xanus. I believe him. I believe this man's telling the truth. Whereas Eli and Cornelius don't believe it. The Saphians don't believe it. As you saw in that scene, right? They don't believe it, obviously. That's why Cassius had to convince Eli, as you saw in that scene, right? Now, I am now so funny, I know what I'm saying. Job, I take it you had our horses taken care of? Yes, they're well fed and drank. There's no peace of night. And what about taxes? Alright, that's funny. I was laughing. I know, it's so funny. Job's an interesting character when you read the book, man. That was funny, man. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, I want a masterpiece. Yeah, my phone's dying, guys. Anyways, guys, there was video. That's why I wrote a masterpiece, and my book will be the most entertaining movie of a lifetime and the best I've ever written. Anyways, guys, I talked for like an hour and like 20 minutes. That's good enough, guys. I can't talk for long. My phone battery's running out. This is Admir. I'm signing off. Peace. I hope you guys know the show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my shows at Dinty's. This is Admir. I'm signing off. Peace, guys. I hope you guys know the show I made for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed what I showed you so far of my book. But no more. Peace out, guys.